All right, two things regarding our benefit coming up on August the 20th. One, tickets are on sale. I have put a link in this post that you can click and purchase your tickets. The ticket includes a buffet at Huber's. We have one of the barns there. We're gonna have entertainment, fellowship, and just share where we are and what's going on and just have a really, really good time. So if you haven't bought your tickets, we would love for you to join us on August the 20th. Two, also on that night, we're gonna have a silent auction, and we're looking for items to auction off. So we already have some really good stuff. I'll post later everything that we will be putting in the silent auction that night, but we could use some more things. So if you have an item or a service that you would be willing to donate for our benefit on August the 20th, we would be so, so grateful. I'll do whatever I need to do. I'll come meet you, pick it up, whatever it takes. But just please let me know. So get your tickets. If you have something that you would be willing to donate, we would so appreciate it. And then finally, I just have to share the testimony that God keeps giving me. Every single day when I get in the Word, it's exactly what I need to hear to keep me going. So if you struggle with focus in prayer, I would recommend something I've started doing is the YouVersion app has a guided prayer. And within the guided prayer, it has scripture and points, and you can still make it personal. You can shut it down, but it gets you into it. My brain just fires constantly without a lot of focus sometimes. So, I can be so fervently praying to the Lord, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking about my grocery list or how much laundry is in the basement. So I would recommend it. But today in the guided prayer, one of the scriptures was Hebrews 12:1. And to really get the impact of Hebrews 12:1, you have to know what chapter 11 was about. So chapter 11 in Hebrews is the Hall of Faith. That's where it's talking about all these Old Testament people, and their great faith. It talks about Moses' parents, Rahab, Enoch, Abel, Abraham, all these different people in chapter 11. And so then the very first verse of chapter 12 says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." And again, it's exactly what I need to hear. And I would just encourage you, if there is anything hindering you or holding you back from what God has marked out for you to do, cast it off, get rid of it, and run with everything you've got to what God has in store. I have a note written in here. I don't even know who to give credit to for this. But it says an Olympic swimmer doesn't swim in cowboy boots. In fact, they shave off every hair so nothing slows them down. Get rid of it. And then the very next verse says, "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith." To stay focused, we have to fix our eyes on him. I will never forget the day I turned in my letter of resignation to my current school corporation. I was absolutely terrified for my family, for our finances, for just all of it. And I called the attorney that we had been working through, who also happens to be a Christian, and I just told him, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do this. I'm resigning from a job that I love after 13 years here, and I don't think I can turn in this letter. And he said to me, "You have already stepped out on the water. Don't you dare take your eyes off him or you will sink." And that was exactly what I needed to hear. And again, through scripture, through people, God has reassured me every step of the way that it's going to be okay. And because of what God's doing in my life right now, I just want to share it with other people. And if you are convicted by something God has put on your heart, get rid of what is hindering you, whether it be sin, whether it be commitments to things that God does not intend to be a part of your life. Cast them off and run the race that he has marked out for you.